For our final project, we decided to sit down with Arizona filmmaker and Scottsdale Community College alumni, Travis Hamilton.
My name is Travis Hamilton, and I'm in my early 40s, and we've made a handful of movies, some of the better known ones, More Than Fry Bread, Turquoise Rose.
We asked Travis a little bit of what it's like to be an independent film director versus what it's like to be a studio film director.
I don't know if I ever looked at being a director was kind of the route. As me, as I wanted to make a movie, I wanted to tell a story, and so it just happened that, okay, it's an independent one. I don't have lots of funds, resources. Okay, well, I wrote the script, and okay, I'm going to shoot the camera, and I'm going to direct, and I'm probably going to end up producing. And so it's just out of kind of that necessity of wanting to make the story happen. And so you see okay, well, I can get other people in some of the other areas. And then, being my film, then it kind of led to, okay, well, I'll direct it as well.
Travis is best known for his two films, More Than Fry Bread, released February 3rd of 2012.
Let's get it on!
And Turquoise Rose, released June 28th of 2007. We discussed his opinion of independent versus studio directors and hierarchy.
I think is looking at the system of independence or here in Hollywood's here, that kind of taking that out of your mindset, that that structure that's kind of set in our minds that this is the corporate ladder, it's independent, then it's Hollywood, taking that and throwing that away and wait, independence, is it lower than Hollywood? Is it? And just not worrying about that structure.
We discussed his opinion of what it means to be creative as an independent filmmaker.
I think there is creativity, amazing creativity that happens in Hollywood, it happens outside, it happens in indie film. So I don't think it's necessary of having more creativity in one or the other.
Travis described what the process was like trying to get a feature film off the ground.
Hard. It's a hard process trying to get a feature film up and running. I was working at a rental house in Phoenix, so I was learning gear and equipment, and we were pushing equipment in and out to big productions, big commercials. So I became more familiar with the equipment. I was in film school at the same time, and then I was deployed. I was shipped overseas for 15 months, and while I was gone, that's where I started writing Turquoise Rose film with a few people in my unit, and then came home and had a good friend that jumped on board, and we kind of finished. Well, we never really finished a script. You kind of choose to move to the next step.
And he talked about some struggles he faced.
It was writing a script is difficult. Trying to, especially a film, some non-native writing, not just a native film, but also the lead actress is female, and so as a male writing a female character, a lot of the cultural stuff doesn't. I work a lot in trying to tell the human story, and so that story, if it's a human story, it's going to connect with people.
In an interview with Alistair Bistol, in an article written for Navajo Times, when asked why all of his films had Native American theme, Travis responded, "I have journeyed across Native America, and when it comes to fried bread, a lot of my friends claim their tribe or grandma makes the best fried bread. I wondered why there wasn't a competition about it, and I thought it was a fun idea." Travis discussed his biggest accomplishment as an independent filmmaker.
So I'm a member of the Producers Guild of America. I just got into the PGA, which was a big deal for me, being an indie guy in Arizona that's done nothing in Hollywood really, and then being able to be accepted. I had to go through a long process. It was like four or 5 months, but they accepted me to be in the PGA. And so for me, that's it's been a little change of mindset for me. It's I've never, wait, this is a big deal. Just this little indie guy out in Arizona that makes these little, one film was under $15,000, and now I'm going on this, access to this, just the guild that I'm a part of, and here's J.J. Abrams. Oh, here's his contact info. I'm down the page a ways, and so it's this is really weird because I don't see comparisons or anything like that, but it's like, okay, well, I met the standards to be accepted into the guild as an independent filmmaker in Arizona, making very low budget movies.
Lastly, we asked Travis if he had any advice to offer beginning filmmakers.
Like, use those things that could easily deter you, to get you turned away, to kind of try you. Use those things to like drive forward with your goal to make it happen.